Message from nature. Right from when a baby is born, a message is sent but mostly ignored or suppressed by the present joy until we pick up the message later in life. Later could be relative depending on the family or group involved. For some families, the message comes breaking in too early, disrupting the joy moment when the baby turns out sick or passes away after a number of days to a month. Paul stood admiring a blossoming flower in his garden before walking off to work. He had plans to take pictures of his flower tomorrow because it would be weekend as part of his project. Everyone needs to get a garden. To his utter dismay, the beautiful petals had withered and some had fallen and the few remaining had changed color. He stood with his camera angry for not taking some pictures the day before. John was excited to see his hen hatch her young, and he had interest in one particular chick that had run to him. It was the spotted one. He fed the whole coop and took his seat admiring the chicks and envisioning his poultry farm, one that would feed the nation. The hen and chicks came out to sunbath and in a blink his favorite chick was in the claws of a predator that swooped down and was beyond reach. He stood dumbfounded by the sudden shock and lost. "Good morning," were the words he heard from his wife. He pulled the curtain and the sun was rising and bright rays came through the room lighting up everywhere. He said "Good morning, bae," and they both got ready and were off to work. Before leaving for work, Mrs. had to feed her child, who was excited to see his mom and was clenching to her happily. This excitement was short-lived when the maid came in to take over. The baby cried, but his mom couldn't do much to salvage the situation. She had to work and so left. He got tired crying and slept off. At work, Mr. had so much on his desk, he couldn't finish, and not finishing the day's work meant more work tomorrow. He tried but had to make his way home because the day ran so fast to embrace the evening, and he thought, "I wish there was 48 hours in a day." These examples of our daily lives can go on and on. The message from nature is clear: man is not in total control of things and that every day is a blessing and we ought to cherish the present moments we are having.